In the heart of the Pinecone Forest, sunlight dances through the trees, casting a golden glow upon the forest floor. Bruno, a bear of considerable size and strength, appears, ambling through the forest. Bruno's large paws gently pick up acorns and shiny stones, one by one. Each item finds its place in his growing collection, meticulously added with care. A low hum resonates from Bruno's chest, a clear sign of the joy he finds in his solitary activity. Bruno continues his collection, clearly enjoying the peace and quiet of the forest. In the heart of Pinecone Forest, a band of squirrels cautiously approaches. Their tiny eyes gleam with hope as they focus on Bruno. Bruno, a grumpy squirrel, fiercely clutches a pile of acorns. The squirrels plead, "Bruno, may we have some acorns for our winter stash?" Bruno retorts possessively, "Mine, I found them." The hopeful glint in the smaller squirrel's eyes begins to fade. In the heart of the Pinecone Forest, a robin lands gracefully near Bruno, its bright eyes full of curiosity. The robin chirps sweetly, its tiny head cocked to the side, observing Bruno. Bruno, a squirrel, sits protectively near his pile of twigs, his small eyes darting nervously. The robin asks gently, "Bruno, can we use some of those twigs for our nest?" Bruno refuses. "No, find your own." The robin flies off, disappointed by Bruno's cold response. Sunlight filters through the Pinecone Forest, illuminating a hidden treasure. Bruno, a small bear, stumbles upon a massive honeycomb nestled between towering pines. It overflows with glistening golden honey. Bruno stops abruptly, eyes widening at the sight of the sweet treasure. The honeycomb, a golden fortress, drips with irresistible sweetness. Bruno's eyes reflect the shimmering delight as he proclaims, "I'll have the biggest feast." With uncontainable glee, Bruno approaches his prize. Bruno, with a glint of triumph in his eyes, gazes upon his stash of honey and berries. He envisions a feast, a solitary indulgence in the sweet rewards of his labor. A slow, self-satisfied smile begins to stretch across Bruno's face. The thought of savoring every drop of honey and every berry fills Bruno with glee. Bruno's smile widens, a silent promise of the delicious solitude to come. The Pinecone Forest is serene, the calm before the storm. Suddenly, the sky darkens as a storm sweeps violently across the forest. Rain lashes down, transforming the forest floor into a muddy swamp. The river swells, its banks breached as the water floods the surrounding woods. Trees creak and groan under the onslaught, their massive forms crashing to the earth. Animals scramble desperately, a chaotic ballet of survival against nature's fury. Driven by desperation, a ragged band of animals creeps toward Bruno's den, their eyes mirroring the gnawing hunger within. The heavy air, thick with the scent of pine and damp earth, hangs over them as they cautiously huddle, their faces etched with a desperate plea. Tiny Mouse, with trembling voice, breaks the silence. "Please, Bruno, can we have a little honey or berries just to share?" Their collective hope hangs in the balance, each breath a silent prayer for mercy from the bear within. The den stands silent, the animals awaiting a response to their desperate plea. In his den, Bruno surveys his plentiful food stash, a glint of possessiveness in his eyes. His gaze shifts to the gaunt faces of the other animals, a flicker of conflict crossing his features. Bruno pauses, brow furrowed, as a battle rages within him, generosity versus greed. His internal struggle culminates in a harsh declaration. "I worked hard for these, go find your own." The other animals watch him, their expressions a mixture of disappointment and resignation. In the heart of the Pinecone Forest, animals huddle together, their fur soaked, their bodies trembling against the storm's relentless fury. Lightning rips through the sky, casting a stark, fleeting light on their terrified faces. Inside his snug den, Bruno sits alone, the sweet scent of honey heavy in the air. He eats, but a shadow darkens his features. Happiness eludes him. The storm rages outside. Yet, within the den, a deeper unease settles upon Bruno. In the stillness of night, Bruno slumbers deeply, his chest rising and falling with each breath. Bruno dreams of a grand forest, where piles of berries and pots of honey promise an endless feast. Yet, an oppressive silence hangs in the air. No animals frolic, no laughter echoes, only a haunting stillness. Something is terribly wrong in this dreamscape, a sense of dread permeating the air. Bruno awakens with a start, the weight of his dream heavy upon his heart. The oppressive silence of the dream lingers as Bruno remains sitting, a profound sense of heaviness weighing on him. In the aftermath of the storm, the forest floor is strewn with broken branches and scattered leaves. Bruno cautiously steps out into the tranquil morning, surveying the damage. Amidst the wreckage, forest animals are working together, rebuilding their homes with collective spirit. Squirrels share leaves, birds offer nuts, and various creatures assist one another without expecting anything in return, building their home together. The creatures collaborate with a shared sense of purpose, a testament to nature's resilience. In the heart of the Pinecone Forest, Bruno emerges into a sun-drenched clearing. His large paws carefully hold a honeycomb dripping with golden nectar. He carries several baskets overflowing with plump, ripe berries. Bruno stops in the center of the clearing. His head bows low, his eyes fixed on the ground. A blush of shame warms his furry cheeks. In a moment of vulnerability, Bruno's voice breaks the silence. I want to share." His simple words echo through the trees, carrying a weight of heartfelt sincerity. In the heart of the Pinecone Forest, sunlight dances through the towering trees, casting a golden glow upon a hidden clearing. A symphony of woodland creatures gathers, their eyes reflecting joy and gratitude. Their gaze is fixed on Bruno, a gentle giant whose presence fills the space with warmth and reassurance. Each creature, from the smallest bird to the largest deer, expresses a shared sense of reverence and affection. The forest itself seems to hold its breath, as if acknowledging the profound connection between these beings. In this moment, the clearing becomes a sanctuary of peace, where the harmony of nature is celebrated in its purest form. Sunlight filters through the forest canopy, casting a magical glow upon a bustling clearing. Squirrels playfully scamper up trees, adorning the forest with garlands of vibrant leaves. A family of deer watches with gentle eyes as a bear meticulously arranges honeycombs. The bear carefully arranges honeycombs on a moss-covered table. The clearing is filled with laughter, cheerful chatter, and joyful songs. A colorful feast of berries, nuts, and fruits is set on the table. In a sun-drenched clearing of the Pinecone Forest, young Bruno finds himself amidst newfound companionship. Bruno sits contentedly among his new friends, a squirrel, a rabbit, and a family of deer. With a tuft of fur jauntily sticking up, Bruno savors the taste of wild berries, his face alight with genuine joy. His heart swelling with warmth, Bruno shares a profound insight. Sharing doesn't make my pile smaller, it makes my heart bigger. The squirrel twitches its nose, intrigued by Bruno's words, while the rabbit perks up its ears, absorbing the lesson. The family of deer looks on with gentle eyes, finding wisdom in the young bear's simple statement. In the sun-drenched Pinecone Forest, Bruno wanders, the air thick with the refreshing scent of pine. He pauses, drawn to a cluster of wild berries, his eyes carefully selecting the ripest among them. Bruno gently places the chosen berries on a nearby stump, a silent offering to the forest. From that day forward, Bruno shares his bounty, understanding that happiness is amplified when shared. He continues his journey, a beloved and generous member, leaving a trail of kindness in his wake. Bruno ambles deeper into the forest, becoming a cherished figure in the heart of the community.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the story, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. See you next time. Bye bye.